You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
I'm a what? You're a wizard, Harry. You're a Harry wizard. Anyway, Gary Gygax is gone. Ernie Gygax was yeeted off of Twitter. And now they just make whatever the fuck they want. I mean, granted, they've been making whatever the fuck they wanted for the longest, but to this extent, it's kind of crazy. Now, I know it's been, I guess, like, a week and a half since I dropped the video. I've been busy, alright? I've been running a Twitch channel. On top of that, I've been drawing some stuff for said Twitch channel, setting up a Discord, working on some music, working a part-time job, and doing, and overall trying to find time to be able to do things, right? Like, I barely have time, aside from streaming, I barely have time to actually enjoy games as I used to. I barely have time to actually sit down and just, like, do what I enjoy doing. Now, I will find a groove, and things will start to pan upwards. But for now, the most I can do is put out a video whenever I can put out a video. This isn't, like, YouTube isn't a full-time job for me. Not yet. Or rather, content creating isn't a full-time job for me. It's something I want to get to so that I can put out my creations and stuff like that. Such as something completely better than what they're propagating in this article. D&D's Strixhaven campaign has mechanics for, quote, what a hot mess college life can be. Magic Gathering crossover lets players go to magic school and make besties and frenemies. Yeah! Listen. It's Dungeons and Dragons, not colleges and campuses, not besties and frenemies. Why in the 19,000 realms of the fuck is this a thing? I'll get into it, but let's go ahead and read this article, shall we? When making Dungeons and Dragons campaign books based on the world of... Oh, my voice is cracking! I need something to drink. Hold on.
A few moments later.
Okay. When making Dungeons and Dragons campaign books based on the world of Magic the Gathering, Wizards of the Coast designed themselves to come up with ways to make existing mechanics and characters for the collectible card game fit into an entirely different set of established rules. That was specifically challenging for the team built behind the upcoming crossover book, Strixhaven, The Curriculum of Chaos, because they were also looking for a way to translate the college experience. Yes, because in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons, where you and possibly a band of other shitheads go around solving problems of curses, like it's citywide, sometimes global threats, sometimes planar threats, be it, something from a completely different plane of existence like the Chaos Realm or the Astral Plane or the Elemental Planes. Like, forego all of that shit. Get all of that, none of that shit fucking matters currently. We need to worry about how Magic Prom will unfold. That's what the focus should be in Dungeons and fucking Dragons. Colleges and campuses. Holy shit. This is where we are, people. This is where we are. You let the weirdos get the keys to the castle, and what do? They do whatever the fuck. They do whatever. What's that quote that I love so much from Carl? We live in America, which used to be a good country, until they started letting people like you do whatever you wanted. That's basically what's going on here. They don't care. They've never cared. And again, here's the proof. Dungeons and Dragons. You want to talk about... Hold on, I'll get into the rant. Let me read the article. As we reflected on our own experience as university students, we looked at not only how much excitement there can be, but what a hot mess college life can be. Principal designer Jeremy Crawford said during a press conference Monday. Oh, I nailed the voice. Nice. The relationships you can build can also can become really, really dear and affectionate, but they can also go the other direction, and you can end up with a frenemy who might end up causing you trouble. Based on a Magic the Gathering set, Strixhaven School of Mages, Strixhaven, A Curriculum of Chaos, is set as a school of wizardry that owes a fair bit to... What is all this fluff? What is this fluff shit? You gotta say all of it. Harry Potter series' signature school, Hogwarts. Just say Hogwarts. If people don't know what the fuck Hogwarts is, playing a game based on swords and sorcery, they don't know anything about Harry Potter. Just say Hogwarts and let them do their own, like, you know, footwork for that shit. Just Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry is enough. That's fine. When you decide to throw this extra shit in there, it's just you it's fluff words. It's you trying to get a full article out because you can't do much with it. Clearly, you see how much is in here. They got like maybe like 3 or 4 paragraphs. That's it. That, you know, that's an understatement, obviously. But like this is not even a full article. Anyway, students and teachers at Strixhaven are divided among 5 colleges with their own magical fucking. For instance, Prismari draws on the power of the elements, while Silverquill's members use words as weapons to battle poetry and cutting insults. So a druid or a bard is basically what I'm understanding here. A druid or a bard. Okay, continuing on. In spite of that concept, you don't have to play a magic using class in the Strixhaven game. All players will receive a free campaign feat that will grant them some magical abilities based on what that's stupid. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking like, think about it this way. You have a monk. Monks already are busted by the time they hit level 7. Shit, earlier than that. They're busted by the time they get like fucking 4 key points. Monks are busted as fuck. They become immune to poison. They can basically travel up walls and on water. They can will away diseases, or, you know, bodily diseases within themselves and stuff like that. They get like extra attacks. They can spend key points to stun. They can spend key points to fucking do extra attacks in one turn. So they're pretty damn busted. And then when you add on magic, it just makes them even more busted. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. It's fucking dumb. It's not so much a university to how to be a caster as it is a university to learn about magic and the application of magic and the existence of magic in the world, senior designer Amanda Hammond said. So let me break that down. It's not so much a university to learn how to be a caster as it is a university to learn about magic, which everybody in the realm of Dungeons & Dragons knows about, and the application of magic, which everyone in Dungeons & Dragons settings who use magic will do, because if you are not magically adept, you will not use magic. And the existence of magic in the world. And that just reiterates the first part. Just saying, a lot of this shit is redundant and retarded. Continuing. The designers have developed rules to simulate college life, including taking tests and working on campus. No. Absolutely not. I'm gonna bookmark that. I'm just gonna highlight that real quick so I can come back to it. Depending on how well you do on your exams, which mostly consist of skill checks and a lot of flavor, you'll get bonuses going forward in the story, Hammond said. This book also contains rules for building up relationships with other students, which affects the narrative. Which makes no fucking sense. I'll get to it. Can I control highlight? But also has mechanical impacts. Wait, this book also contains rules for building up relationships with other students, which affects the narrative, which is stupid, but also has mechanical impacts on the game. There are personality profiles for 18 NPCs spread across the 5 colleges, and players can interact with them during relationship encounters such as an improv festival, house party, or pitch fucking perfect style singing competition. You gotta be kidding me with this bullshit, dude. This is what the fuck is this? Come on. Come the fuck on now. Oh my god. Oh boy. The decisions players make during these encounters could earn them new allies or rivals who will try to interfere with their plans. Unlike the previous Unlike the previous Magic crossovers, which were set in different worlds, Strixhaven is designed to be dropped into any D&D campaign. It ain't getting dropped in any of my campaigns. Fuck out of here. Find out somebody I'm gaming with is like, yeah, so you guys go to Strixhaven. I'm like, nope, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all at some other point. I refuse to play that stupid shit. No, y'all just pass and pass. I don't give a fuck. You referenced it. I don't want to be a part of anything that my characters are in. My character dies instantly. I'm gone. Fuck y'all. Peace. Holy shit. Anyway, the book features an adventure that can be played from levels 1 through 10 or broken up into 4 standalone games, each representing a year spent at college. Yep, nope, stupid. Each of those can be completed in 2 or 3 sessions. So essentially you could have like up to 12 sessions of college. You ever want to just go to school again? Huh? Me neither. A bestiary contains 40 new creatures. I'd like to see them. I mean, I'm always interested in the actual fucking content. I'm always interested in the content. Whenever there's a new module, whenever there's a new expansion, new system or whatever, I want to know what they're offering. What do the monsters look like? What are the abilities? Are there any new items? Any new classes, subclasses, any new races? Give me actual content. Don't give me some stupid ass fucking setting. Unless it's like Strahd or something. Strahd is good. Strahd is fine. Or Tomb of Annihilation. Fucking Tiamat. Let's do that. Like, that's fine. That's fine because it's within the realm of what D&D should be. A group of dumbasses running around using swords and sorcery to defeat the foe. That's it. Or defeat the threat. Right? That's all you need to do in Dungeons and Dragons. It doesn't have to be 1-to-1. You could always, create something completely. It doesn't have to be you go defeat a villain all the time. It could be, let's solve the curse on this city. Let's figure out this whodunit situation for the royal party or something like that. Fucking college, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So I've been watching too much Critical Role. Players will also find rules for Owlin, a new avian race. Okay. Oh, I skipped a part. Plus NPCs, including professors and the dragons that founded each college. Alright, whatever. Players will find new rules for Owlin, a new avian race that was previously tested in Unearthed Arcana, plus feats, spells, and items such as magical textbooks to further immerse them in the setting. So Owlin stepped out from Unearthed Arcana. Okay. And I know they got some spells that stepped out from UA as well. Nonetheless, Strixhaven, a Curriculum of Chaos, releases on November 16th. A version of the book with alternate cover art will be available exclusively at local gaming stores. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. That alternate book, I like that cover. That's a clean ass cover. I have a big affinity to warm and cool colors. So you lay like cobalt on top of like copper or something like that. I'm like, okay, I kind of like that. I like the way they complement them each other, kind of deal. It's pretty cool. Now, there are a couple of cool things about this. Right? Such as the actual fucking features here. A bestiary with 40 new creatures. I always like to find out what the new threats are and what they can do, and create my own world where I have my own lore and stuff like that, and purposes for creatures existing as they do. And then I also create my own variants of creatures and stuff like that, and also my own creatures, obviously. But my own creatures, I don't dispense that information for free. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. No, but in all honesty, this is there's a couple of good takeaways. All right, new creatures, okay, fine. Owlin, okay, fine. There's new feats and spells and items, which I'm always interested in. I like to see what they're about. Those are the only takeaways, though. Those are the only good takeaways. The rest of it is all bad. The rest of this article is just like shit I don't care for. I'm not going to school again. I'm not gonna sit here like it's stupid. It's stupid. I've said it already earlier in the video. Why in the 19,000 realms of the fuck? This isn't verbatim that I remember. Anyway, why in the 19,000 realms of the fuck would you want to go to school instead of saving the fucking planet as the main characters? You would rather go and play Mean Girls, magical Mean Girls. That makes no sense to me. It doesn't click with me. It just does not click with me. You could easily just take all the like the new content and stuff and just make just come up with like a fucking source book, right? I'm fine with you just having like a book with just new content. That's it. Just new monsters, new classes, races. Sure, let's do all that. Let's take it serious. All you really need to do at this point is just come up with, oh, well, here's a new threat. No, there's no threat in this. Well, at least the threats are your frenemies, because saying rivals is too problematic. Saying villains is too problematic. They've got to somehow still be somewhat cool with you or whatever. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I'm sorry, what the fuck are y'all doing? Because I ain't doing this shit. This is why I advocate for 1, putting forth 51% towards stuff you actually care about, which means this won't be seeing my money. Or if it does see my money, I'm just gonna buy the I might just buy all the monsters and stuff individually on D&D Beyond, since you can do that. I'm not gonna buy the fucking source book. That's probably what I'm gonna do with all the content from here on out. Like, fuck it, dude. Like, you're coming up with lazy fucking concepts or lazy worlds, I guess you could say, or stories and stuff. That's a fucking college shit. Who wants to go to fucking prom? Who wants to go to prom? It's another prom situation. You know, She-Ra had a prom. Fucking, what was that other one? Owl House, I think, had a prom. Fucking every show within the past, like, every cartoon, I guess you could say, within the past 5 years or so, just had a fucking prom episode. Like, well, who the fuck cares, dude? Stop it. Stop it. Grow the fuck up. Move past that shit. Move past high school. Move past school in general. Let's get to some actual heroics. There's no heroics in going to fucking college or school. Shut up. Stop. But nonetheless, 51% at least towards the stuff and people that I support. And on top of that, make your own shit. This is why I'm now gonna start pushing my RPG. Now, granted, just to kind of like disseminate some information on it, I do have or I am gonna kind of pull some mechanics, I guess you can say, from already existing tabletop RPGs. That's fine, whatever. They all kind of function off of polyhedral dice. Nonetheless, I'm creating my own tabletop RPG. It's going to take some time to get it done, some time and some money, but ultimately I have the ideas locked down. What I'm focusing on now, because I have as a base, I have the classes and subclasses and stuff done. What I'm focusing on now is world building, as far as like the monsters go, the settings, and like how different items and artifacts and stuff like that function, if there are any. I don't know at this point, because what I'm doing is I'm creating something that's not in the realm of swords and sorcery, but still pulls from. Anyway, I'm giving away too much. I'm giving away too much. The mystique is leaving. I gotta pull some of it back. Whew. Dodged the bullet on that one. Oh shit. Nonetheless, I'm working on my own tabletop RPG, and I want it to succeed. Just to prove a fucking point. Just to prove a point. Oh, this is a good game. And then once those people start migrating over to my shit and they go, hey, I think you should, I'm gonna say, hey, fuck off. If you don't like what I have, you can go back to Dungeons and Dragons. You already ruined that. You already ruined Dungeons and Dragons. I'm pretty sure by the time my shit kicks off, D&D will be like one of the most annoying games to play. But the whole thing is, because it's bad that in 2021, when you create content, it's to be better than the shit that's already, I mean, like, that's kind of how the market works. You want to be better. But now it's more of like angry better. Like, you want to prove a fucking point, as opposed to being, you know, like, competitive, as opposed to having, like, you know, economical competition with D&D. I now want to put them into the fucking ground because they've pissed me off. They annoy me. Once something goes mainstream, it becomes homogenized. I know I'm pulling words from It's a Gundam. Go check out his content. But once you start to go mainstream, this shit becomes cookie cutter. It becomes too safe. It becomes, oh, what about the kids? Oh, what about the blacks and the gays? And it's like, come on now. It's this simple. Black people like what they like. Gay people like what they like. Or rather, let's not even put it in that context. Let's say individuals like what they like. I'm a black man. I enjoy D&D as it is. I've made hundreds of characters. Not all of my characters are ethnic. Like, there are some white characters. There are some black characters. There's some minotaurs. There's some orcs. There are some goblins. There are some gnomes. There are some halflings. There are some half-elves of many different variations. There's some dragons. There's everything in the fucking setting. I've made something for everything because I enjoy the game. Not because I want the game to be what I want it to be, but because what they offer me is good. It's fun stuff. This shit ain't fun. I'm not even like, it hasn't even dropped yet, and I know it's not fun. Now, yeah, you might get your Critical Role to like play through this shit just to kind of like promote it or whatever, and it might sell based off of word of mouth from those guys because of, you know, the obvious platform that they've built up. Good on them, cool. It's still trash. It's still garbage. I don't care about this shit. I don't. So I'm just gonna make some shit that I really want to see. Fuck it. If y'all not gonna do the job that you're supposed to do, I'll do the job that you're supposed to do, and better. And when I make a bunch of money off of it, and y'all go, well, why can't we? I'ma say, get the fuck out of my face, because y'all didn't listen when I was in the back, going, hey, why are you allowing in the people that want to fuck up what you have made? Fuck that. Fuck that. Anyway, how long has this shit been going on? Let me check. 30 minutes. I need to cut that. All right, I'm out of here. Rate, comment, subscribe if you so choose to. If not, the hell with it. I can't ask for anyone to give more shit than me in the age of apathy. No, I'm playing. That's Gundam's outro, and I love it. But nonetheless, you guys, you know this whole Susan Witwicky checklist. I might leave that in. You know the whole Susan Witwicky checklist. Comment, subscribe, share the video. Please share the video. I got nothing else to say. It's hard to get angry at this stuff. That I can close with this. It's hard to get angry at this kind of stuff anymore. Like, at this point in time, it's just another one. It's just another tick mark for the weirdos. Would I call them seriously judgmental weirdos? It's just another tick mark for the seriously judgmental weirdos. They got another dub, be it a hollow dub, but it's a dub nonetheless. And at this point, I'm just like, yeah, fine, fuck it. I'll be over here in my corner, building my my little shack that would become a little a village, and then a town, and then a city, and then a kingdom, and then an empire. And when my shit blows up and you guys all go, oh no, man, we can't have that shit. You know, when the Renfamouses and the fucking Mars girls and shit start attacking me for being anti what the fuck ever they label me as. I can then go, well, tried to tell y'all before. You didn't listen. And now look at you. Failing. Upwards, failing nonetheless. And I'm better than you. I'm always going to be better than you. Even when I have nothing, I'm better than you. Anyway, I'm out of here. You guys stay safe. Until the next video, you guys stay safe. It's real in these streets. And take it easy.